What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and man, wait till you see the video footage I've got for you. Joe Manchin calling out the Republican Party, Bernie Sanders, progressives, everybody, because nobody right now is supporting Joe Manchin and his legislation, and we could be looking at a government shutdown. And what does this all mean happening right at midterm elections? Stimulus is being proposed. The American people are still hurting, still waiting. And if you missed my last video, President Joe Biden coming out and saying inflation, it's not that bad. Come on, man. This is your breaking news stimulus check update and stimulus package update. And you guys, wait till you see the video footage that I've got for you. Take a look at this. This one coming out just a little while ago from the Hill. Manchin decries revenge politics amid GOP resistance to his permitting efforts. And he's saying, you guys are not thinking about the legislation. You're just not voting for this to get back at me because you're mad at me because I didn't support your items, your agendas. And, well, yeah, no does. I don't know. Take a look at this, you guys. Senator Manchin accuses the GOP Senator Sanders of revenge politics over energy permitting deal. Now, let me know your thoughts, you guys. Now, just so you know, just to give you a little reminder. So the Democrats over the past year and a half, they've had agenda items they wanted to push through. A lot of them were going to be direct stimulus payments to people. Originally, in the Build Back Better, there were progressives that wanted to see $6 trillion, $7 trillion, $10 trillion with monthly reoccurring stimulus checks of $2,000, fourth federal level checks, child tax credit, Social Security increases, free childcare, free college tuition, all of these things they wanted to see included in that reconciliation bill that got whittled down and took over a year and a half to pass because of Joe Manchin, and it became the Inflation Reduction Act and had none of those stimulus provisions included. Now, as a result, Democrats have been very, very upset with Joe Manchin, and now he finally decided to pass it. But Republicans throughout the whole process, they were very happy with Joe Manchin because they were also concerned about inflation and the state of the economy. And they said, good job, Joe Manchin, for standing up for what you believe in. Well, at the last minute, he decided to side with the Democrats and he passed it through a very significantly smaller bill. And then Republicans now are very upset with him because they said, we thought you were concerned about the state of inflation and the economy. And you guys, later on, we found out that he had done a side deal with Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer to push through a permitting deal that he wanted to see get done. And well, now that it's come to light, he has no support. He is all by himself, you guys. So we will see. Let me know your thoughts. Now, all of this is happening right before midterm elections, where Democrats are trying to hold on to power, Republicans are trying to swoop in, and we're hearing calls for more stimulus, and we're hearing that the state of our economy is not so good. And take a look at this article that just came out, you guys. The Fed may just get it over with by raising rates as much as 100 basis points at the next meeting and then hiking one more time, says market bull Ed Yardeni. And you guys, man, I got to double check, but I want to say that we have never had a hike that high, like this fast. This is incredible. So really going to shake things up if this actually unfolds, you guys. Now, like I said, I've got the video footage from Joe Manchin, and we're going to see if he has opposition left and right, and he is in a 50-50 Senate if he decides not to pass anything to keep our government funded. We could be looking at a shutdown. So we're going to be seeing who budges here. But man, it's all coming out. He's calling out names and they're saying it's revenge politics, you guys. Let me know your thoughts. I think just, you know, when you do certain things, let me know. Do you think it's karma? We will see, you guys. But all of this, like I said, it's all ramping up as we get closer to midterm elections. So let's dive right in, take a look at the video footage. But before we do me a quick favor, smash the like button if you appreciate the updates, keeping you up to speed on everything going on. If you want to stay up to date, it's totally free. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. I'll let you guys know about everything taking place with stimulus, Congress, our economy, so that way you know what's going on. You don't miss out on anything. Any specific questions, shoot them to me on Instagram at SteveRam3. Also, more content on the second channel to help you guys out with growing wealth, personal finance. I go into detail on one limiting belief that's just widely accepted by society, and that belief really holds a lot of people back. If they just were able to focus on the right things by letting go of that belief, I think there could be a lot of people that could unlock financial freedom and more success financially. And also, I do a intentional breakdown for you of how to earn $1 million. Now, it doesn't have to be $1 million. One person on the channel said, I would just love to earn $2 million per month or $2,000 per month. And I let them know you can use these same principles for anything, but just being intentional, taking a hold of your finances and earning more money, you guys. So Pray that that's a blessing for you. And also the relief roadmap. After I get done with this video, I'm going to be working on more content on there for you guys. Some more programs are rolling in all the time across various levels for cities, states, and counties for stimulus checks. So the comprehensive list of every single stimulus check in the nation, going to be including more there for you guys. And if you want access to that, www.reliefroadmap.com. But we're going to be closing it temporarily for any new accounts. So that way I can make sure that all the people that are in there, I'm serving you properly. There's a couple people that are having login issues. Gonna get you taken care of. But with that being said, you guys, let's take a look at the video footage. Let me know your thoughts on Joe Manchin saying it's revenge politics. And what do you think is going to happen, guys? Let's go ahead and take a look.
First of all, I want to thank you all for such quick notice to be here. I want to talk about the process that we're in. And the processing, first of all, the text will be out tomorrow. Tomorrow you'll have the text in full. That's a week before I think we'll probably move or do anything on the CR. So there'll be no ifs, ands, in betweens and guessing and assuming and things of that sort. And that gives everyone plenty of time. And you know, I thought about this, and then I've watched this whole thing unfold from all different sides. I guess the old saying that politics makes strange bedfellows. I got to be honest with you, I've been around for a long time in state politics and federal politics. I've never seen stranger bedfellows than Bernie Sanders and the extreme liberal left siding up with the Republican leadership in the caucus. I've never seen this happen. So it's come to me, what I'm hearing is it's like a revenge politics. And basically revenge towards one person, me. And I'm thinking, this is not about me. This is about something that Bernie has never supported anything about permitting reforms. And you're facing a country today, we've passed this out to you, I think, permitting timelines. If you look at what we do in the United States, 5 to 10 years, that's a minimum. If you look at basically states that have, countries that have vigorous environmental oversights, 1 to 3 years, 1 to 3 years. And then if you look at what's happening now because of the energy crisis we have in the Ukraine war, you have EU is considering emergency bypassing of all environmental reviews, and we don't think we're in a crisis, and we're not going to do anything about it, and we can. And then you look here at the energy prices. Look what the people in America are facing right now. 200% increase in natural gas. Natural gas increases to regular gasoline's up 67%. Residential electricity, 15%. And then look at what's happening as far as overseas, 1,100% increase. Did you all get one of these? If you haven't, we have them for you. And this is what we're talking about. What are we facing today, and how do we basically get through this? I'm hearing that the Republican leadership is upset, and they're saying we're not going to give a victory to Joe Manchin. Joe Manchin's not looking for a victory. We've got a good piece of legislation that's extremely balanced, and I think it'll prove itself in time. The bottom line is how much suffering and how much pain do you want to inflict on the American people for the time? I can assure you, basically, the longer the time goes, the more the price goes up. That's what we're facing.
Well, there you have it, you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And like I said, I'll keep you up to date because they've got to work some stuff out here. Otherwise, we could be looking at a government shutdown. Things are not going well with our economy. We're going to be seeing what the Federal Reserve does, how Congress responds. Take a look. We're going to take a look at all of the stimulus provisions and legislations that's coming up right now and see what they pass through. And all of this, like I said, it's all circulating around midterm elections as those that are in power want to stay in power. But we will see, you guys, because the American people, it seems like the vast majority had enough. They're sick of all of the unfulfilled promises. And we will see. Now, I'll keep you up to date. But that is the latest, you guys. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far, you haven't already, don't forget, smash that like button. Helps me out a ton. If you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell. Any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Consider the second channel, Steve Ram Finance. More content coming to help you learn about growing wealth, personal finance, pulling the veil back on a lot of limiting beliefs, and helping people be able to discover new things to grow wealth and personal finance. And also, you guys, the Relief Roadmap, www.reliefroadmap.com, comprehensive list of every single stimulus check in the nation available for you. More content coming on there as well, so you have access to everything and you don't have to miss out on anything. But with that being said, you guys, once again, thank you so much for joining me. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.